two unique musical instruments that caught the attention of all, especially the cameramen. They all want to take picture of this long musical instrument. This picture shows the traditional Tibetan opera performance. Yeah, this is another picture showing the performance. The monks are having a relaxed moment while waiting for their turn. Paper money are throwing out as a token of luck for the participants. You notice that I'm also there. I was there, with my camera. And I got a renminbi right in front of me. New Year lucky monies and candies coming from the sky. It looks like, the monies and the candies coming from the sky. In fact, it's from the people on the rooftop. So they are throwing down these lucky candies and lucky monies to the participants. The kids are so happy to get the New Year candy. In fact, during Tibetan New Year, giving and receiving lucky money and candy are common customs. After sunning the Buddha, Tibetan butter tea, a traditional drink from the Tibetan plateau, is offered to worshippers. Volunteers carrying out the steaming Tibetan butter tea. In Chinese, it's called Shou Yao Cha, some of you might know. The drink is said to provide warmth, energy, especially during the long, cold winters for Tibetans. It is believed to provide nourishment and help monks remain alert during extended periods of meditation and prayer. I like so much this picture showing a young girl running out while people are waiting for the butter tea. The butter tea is being served, and it is good enough that we all want to hear the word, the phrase. It's free of charge. People don't need to pay. So these Tibetan people are enjoying the butter tea. The kids also enjoy so much. I like all these kids and the dress they put on. That's their New Year dress. That's the most important step for any event, cleaning up of the venue after the celebration by volunteers. So you notice this woman, she's bringing butter tea to the monks in the house who could not attend the ceremony. So the monks are well served. The volunteers gathering together to send butter tea to people's homes. So every household in that place will be enjoying the butter tea. Another scene at the front yard of a temple. That's a different temple, but I like the atmosphere of this picture with some seniors there waiting for the monks to come. The Tibetan monks wear maroon. This is the type of red color, robes primarily due to the symbolism of red in the Tibetan culture and the historical availability of the dye, so they can easily find the color. Red is considered a sacred color in Tibet, representing divinity. Additionally, this type of red dye was easily available and became the established color for monastic robes in Tibet. Do you notice this young monk? In fact, authorities in Tibet's populated regions had already begun several years ago to remove young monks from their monasteries so that they could return to school and learn to serve the community. In Tibet Buddhism, ordained monks are commonly called lamas. And nowadays, the term is used more broadly to refer to any respected monk. Do you notice what's this huge thing? This is called the prayer wheel. Tibetan Buddhist believers must recite or chant Buddhism scripture very often to earn karma merits. It is thought that the greater number of prayers they can perform, the better their karmas become and the better their fates. To increase the number of prayers they perform, they may try to turn the player views as often as possible. They even want to make it a routine job for their kids. You notice that, the small kids start also turning the player views. The second stop of my favorite trip was Vietnam. A few days ago, Vietnam celebrated 50 years since the fall of the Saigon, which marked the end of the divided country. Today's Vietnam is a very different place. There's peace, food is plentiful. We had excellent meals there. And younger generations don't have the same direct memory of the war. I talked to many young people there about the war. They know nothing about the war, in fact. One thing interesting enough, I still could find traces of Chinese culture there, including some Chinese ancestral halls. Some have been abandoned. The one in the small picture, it has been abandoned. Vietnam is also considered a multi-ethnic country, made up of 54 ethnic groups. So similar to China, they have 84 ethnic groups. The livelihood of the indigenous people in Vietnam depend heavily on forests and land. Despite some government initiatives to allocate land for communities' forest management, many communities still struggle to secure land rights for their livelihoods. So the same situation as in Canada, as the indigenous people are fighting for lands, they are, the same thing happened in Vietnam as well. Instead of going to do all the talking, I'm going to show you some of the pictures taken in rural Vietnam. You will see some ethnic minority, such as the Cham people there, as well as some Vietnamese with a modern look but traditional outfit. Just enjoy the picture this time. You know what's it? The water lantern. So they put this lantern on the river to bring in good luck. Yeah, they have desert. We took these pictures, in the small sand dune in Vietnam. The kids are playing there, running down from the sand dune. This is the salt field. They are throwing the salt to make it all together. There's another picture of the people working there, but I took this picture showing the shadows instead to make it more artistic. The people working at the salt field. Suppose they are the minorities. The minorities are working hard there as fishermen. For the last two pictures, they just posed for us to take the picture. So, those are excellent pictures, but, they did it several times for us to do the photography. There's a fishing net. She's one of the women helping the fishermen to man the fishing net. She's a Cham minority, belongs to the Cham minority, making potteries. So she's also from the minority community. I like this young couple. Yeah, they posed for a picture for us. You know what they're making? They're making straw mats, dyeing the color. So you can notice that there are some red or yellow or different colors there. They dye the color. You put the straw in a pan of hot water, for dyeing. So that's the end product. So craftsmanship, making this. In fact, they put this on the water. Use it as a boat, something like a boat, but a round one. Do you know what they are making? They're making Vietnamese noodles. When I was taking these pictures, I got all sweat. The temperature inside this kitchen was over, I would say, 40 degrees Celsius. Very high temperature. You see the steam coming up. Those are the noodles. Some pictures showing some Vietnamese ladies in their traditional costume. This picture, a family picture. While they're taking the picture, I was standing next to the photographer, so I took the opportunity to take this picture as well. So this is not a pose picture. I just noticed that she's picking up, when I was visiting a mausoleum there, she was picking my umbrella on the floor. So I used that opportunity to take these pictures in a split second. The same, there's someone there taking their pictures. I was the one standing next to the photographer watching, and then I took the opportunity to take this picture as well, to show the younger generation there. So this outside their post office, I think the main post office. So that comes to my conclusion of the presentation today. I used the lyrics to the song "We Are the World" written by Michael Jackson. We are all a part of the God's great big family. And the truth, love is all we need. The seniors and the young people, we are the children. We are the one who makes a bright day. It's true, we will make a better day. So that's the conclusion. As what I said, can't we make life as one? And does it really matter if there's a heaven up above? We sure could use some love, because we all live under the same sun. We all walk under the same moon, because we all live under the same sky. We all look up at the same stars. Then why? Tell me why can't we live as one? That's Venice's message as well. Thank you so much. I just want to give acknowledgements for some of the people who contribute pictures to my presentation. Philip Kwan, Edwin, Jill, and Cindy. So thank you so much.